Hi guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video, I'm gonna play at the 3-2 Blitz tournament on chess.com, and let's see how it goes. Let's join the tournament. My Blitz rating is 2658, and I will explain my thought process during the games live. So I am waiting for my opponent. Okay, so I got 1492 rated opponent. So he starts out with e4. So I will play Sicilian opening. e4, c5, knight f3, and then let's try to get into Najdorf variation. So this is Sicilian defense for black, and there are lots of options for black in this moment. Black can play d6, knight c6, e6, g6, all these moves are available. But I went for d6, so my opponent plays c3, so this is not the main line, of course. The main line will be playing d4 for white. It will be open Sicilian. So my opponent plays c3, and then very likely he wants to play d4, so I will play this. Knight f6, I'm hitting the pawn. Okay, so my opponent plays this. So this line is a little bit tricky, because if I were to take the pawn on e4, I would lose my queen because of the fork. So what I'm gonna do is, like, I am not gonna take the pawn. Instead, I will just play this, and I'm gonna fianchetto head to my bishop. Okay, normal position here, and then I will continue with knight c6. I'm just simply developing my pieces. And okay, my opponent plays this. So in the Sicilian defense, usually where we should play on is the queen side. So I will play on this side. This is called queen side. Then I will be playing rook b8, and I will launch an attack on the queen side like this. I will just push my pawns all the way down like this. And if this pawn moves here, or if this pawn takes, this diagonal will also be available for my bishop. So bishop f4, and look what happens. And this is how you can think during the games. Like, after your opponent plays a new move, like, you can think like, what has changed, or what has been changed after this move. So this bishop used to defend b2 pawn when he was on c1, but this bishop no longer defends b2 anymore. So what I'm gonna do is, I will take this pawn one turn, and my opponent will capture. Now I can maybe play this to hit the bishop and then attack the pawn. But if I play this, probably this bishop will go here, and then I don't think my knight will be great on h5. So maybe instead of doing this, let's move this rook over to the second rank. Usually, black rooks are very strong on the second rank. Okay, bishop goes here. Let's all the way go back. Let's go back. And okay, this. Let's strike the center. Let's play d5, because if my opponent takes, then I will take this way. Okay, and probably you'll play d4. Okay, let's play f6. So I am trying to undermine the pawns, and it's a blunder. Why? Because I had 1, 2, 3, 4 attackers, but my opponent had 2 defenders, so he blundered. The pawn simply. And I need to speed up a little bit. I need to play a little bit faster. And knight g5 can be an interesting move. Okay, I think knight g5 would have been interesting, because if he had played this, he would have threatened to play knight e6. But still, I could have played this knight f6, and I would have been able to defend e6 square. So anyway, so should I take this? Takes. Yeah, this is a free pawn. Takes, and then I take this. Yeah, and then queen c3 is not working that well. Okay, interesting. Let's play this. If the bishop takes, I will take with the rook, and I am having 2 points advantage here. And then, yeah, I'm simply winning here. Okay, and I can play e5. I'm defending everything here, and then I'm enjoying my metal advantage. If the bishop takes, then I will take back this way, and then I am threatening to play this. Okay, knight e3 is a nice move. let's move the queen. Let's move the queen up. So I am, you know, connecting my rooks. Nothing to worry about. Let's see how I can proceed from here. Okay, let's. Takes. Let's play h5. Oh no! Oh no! oh, you know what? Oh, I blundered. I blundered the pawn. I simply forgot this pawn was hanging. But fortunately, my opponent didn't take this. Okay, let's play quicker here. Like I am short on time, so I should play quicker. Yeah, but it was bad. Like I blundered e5 pawn. But actually, okay, this. Then let's play this. Okay, so I'm seeing a very interesting line. If the rook takes my rook, I recapture, of course, and if the rook goes here, I will sacrifice my queen. So this, what is this? Oh, fork. I can just fork everything, or I can just take this first. The rook takes, and then knight e2. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Tactics are really crucial. Yeah, knight e2, and this is famous king and rook fork. I can play move this. Let's play this. Let's hit the pawn. Yeah, this should be an easy win for me. Okay, knight c7. Let's take this. Check. King h2 probably, and then let's push the pawn. Oh no, but this pawn is under attack. Let's play this. I was almost blundering this pawn again. Okay, there is no need to let this knight move to do discover check, so I am blocking off this rank. Check one more time. Blocks. Then I go here. Sacrifice this. This is a great move. And now, can you find checkmate in 3? So this is checkmate in 3 by force. This king has to go here because I got a rook. Then maybe you can pause the video, or you probably already saw the move. Okay, I was about to play